throwing the game. I don't understand. Fathom trying to get a kill. They're going so deep. They have to pull off a little bit here. Ganker electing to stay in midfield right now, but a charge going onto the priest, and if they get him out from that guys, he's going to be okay. He gets a little bit of distance off of that.
They do find a cross kill onto free bands, and they're getting that res up. Nudge should be up any second now.
Big opener from Ganker on Darkxd.
Yeah, they're committing so much to this midfield here. They've gotten another kill onto Hamform as well, and now Rat King is getting the damage. He's going to get down pretty soon. He's a troll, don't forget, so he's got no real escapes. But Gankrixer is now the target. He's going to go down. That's fine if they're able to get some sort of control, but it looks like there might be a body res coming out from Hamform. Pumpisto has picked up the flag as well. He's going to start committing, it looks like, considering there's no hunters on him. Everyone is in midfield right now.
And if Hamform can get this body res off, that'd be huge, but I don't know if it's available. He has to end up taking the res at the GY. Pumpisto realizes this team losing some pressure here, has to back off. And a good break here by L Cancel to contest Pumpisto, who knows he's alone because of the Gankerixer kill. That's actually a really good contest by L Cancel. Look at that, because his team's not doing great in midfield right now, and they're able to kind of give his team some time. Matano breaking off on the side here. The Warrior charge on Pumpisto. I don't know why the Warrior's here. L Cancel coming in on the side here. Swag AFK gamed, and it looks like Waka Flocka is actually going to take this first cap.
Wow. If you're committing
running up the tunnel right now, and there's a ton of kills, they're not going to be able to get this first pick. Hamform's in the GY. Darkxd's in the GY.
If you're committing so many people to midfield, if you've got a double boomy comp with a lock, you need to win midfield. If you lose it, it's going to just crumble apart, especially when you're on split res timers. Like, they need to just be 10 and utilize their 10, but if they can't win as 10, they're going to get picked apart. At the very least, they should have sent their boomkin across to go try and pick up the flag or something. Even their hunter.
The Gankerixer opener on Darkxd and the silence on the Shaman really caused a lot of pressure, or excuse me, the open kick caused a lot of pressure and might have helped them secure a kill. Darkxd's team's got to be patient. They're playing a rot comp. I felt like they pushed in really hard, and that extended their Warrior and Boomkin getting killed. Have some patience here. It's so important that you actually win the mid-fight. This is one of the strengths of Waka Flocka's team. If they are able to give some kills on overextenders by Darkxd main team, they can punish for having that flag control, and they showed that on that first cap. I'm actually very impressed by Waka on that play. Good job at really punishing Cyber's team for extending. Xanax taking a lot of damage, 2.5k health, and Fathom rolling in. Looks like they're going to go for the healer kills, but Fathom having used his defensive war stomp. Out cancels going in for a silence, and it doesn't actually look like they land anything off of it, but they have a lot of people down pretty low. Skizin at 70 health, he does go down. Xanax going down as well, too, so now look for Darkxd main team to really pump up here and do some huge pressure, getting not only map control, but also kill control, being able to send off for the pick here. Where are the hunters for Waka Flocka? It looks like Mice and Nick are heading up the tunnel.
But they're low. They're still getting rotted. It looks like Nick is actually going to go down, so it's just Mice right now. Gangtrix are only just rezzed. He's just running across midfield right now, trying to get a pump peaks, though, so it looks like it should be an easy pick for Darkxd main team here.
Pumpixto sitting on the roof because his team is in such bad positioning here. He's now hopping into flag room, maybe seeing if he can create some kind of positioning advantage for his team, who's now getting fully res in the GY. In the meantime, L Cancelled has the flag here. Darkxd's like pressure from tunnel has just evaporated. I don't know where everyone's went. I feel like they overcommitted a lot of people into the base for reasons that were not necessary, and that's allowed Waka Flocka to get fully grouped and positioned onto Pumpixto. That's a huge mistake.
Yeah,
I don't know why they had to send that many people up tunnel. Like, they've got to be biting themselves for that one.
Based on the way that they played, they just don't care. They just want to fight as 10, and if they've got, maybe they're baiting Waka Flocka here almost into fighting as 10, also on the wrong side of the map. They're on the other side of their GY, so if they lose this fight here, it's all over. But the same way, if Darkxd loses this fight, then they've got no real answer to make anything happen here. And it's just all about this midfield right now. Gangsterixer is down. L Cancelled is holding the flag right now, so they've got both Boomkins utilizing their deeps, putting out what they can. Little Xanax goes down, Mutandino goes down, Skizin goes down, Nudge is going down.
Pumpixto to break up ramp here. Let's see if they can get over to contest there.
This is going to be huge.
Two stacks of this coming out. L
He's
Cancelled
got his
on
Morgan.
him. Swag, Hamform on him. He's at 1.6k health, but it looks like he's actually getting away right now. He's at 700 health, and the Pats coming on him. Do they have enough damage with the Boomkins chasing off? And they do go down.
Let's see what Waka can do here. They've got Mice. They've got Toxic. If Toxic can keep up Mice, Maybe they can do something. Maybe he can break off, but it is going to be so difficult here. And it's going to go down. And it's going to be a 1-1 game.
I got to say that Waka Flocka won that first mid fight off of Darkxd's team's overextension and mistakes. And I think they got overconfident in that.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to take him in a head-on-head team fight. And like you said, I think Darkxd used that positional GY advantage for them actually blocking that. And they didn't commit their FC to try to get up ramp early enough. And after they lost 3 or 4 kills, that's too late. You got to get them up ramp before that or take the flag out of mid. So I think Waka Flocka gets cocky there, a little bit cocky, I think, on the team fight, because from winning that opening team fight, I felt like they had the confidence, but it was misled confidence based on the overextensions from Darkxd's front line in that opening fight. But let's see how it goes. They're coming out full team a tunnel here.
Yeah,
both teams are pretty much.
They're just gonna hit their heads against each other one more time, and they're pretty stacked here actually. So this could go well. They're actually very stacked coming out of that tunnel. So maybe we can find some good keg smashes or something like that, or unfortunately they're alliance, so they don't have those, very snowbally racials. And it looks like automatically, here comes the rot. You see everyone starting to dip really low. The DPS just not being able to be healed and overhealed or prevented anything like that, and they start to run, and as soon as they start to run, that's when that team just falls apart, because those dots are going to keep ticking. The healers aren't going to have the opportunity to keep anybody up, and just like that, Waka Flocka has lost midfield once again.
I'm really not impressed with Waka Flocka right now. I gotta be honest. I'm not impressed. They lose every team fight. They have to come in with that mindset. They have to come in with that mindset that they're going to lose every team fight, where the enemy team, if they're running 2 Boomkins and a Warlock, if they don't just throw the team fight, they're going to lose. And you can see how difficult it actually is to hold that positioning. Now, one thing I don't like here is Pumping still, once again, he's getting across the field for free, and Darkxd is taking their whole team up tunnel again. Pump's going to try to make it up ramp. So I don't know why they do this. This is so silly by Darkxd, and if Pumping still can get up ramp, this is a huge misplay by Darkxd main team. It looks like he's just going to be able to do just that.
Mm-hmm. It's like they're playing off the ignorance of Waka Flocka, assuming that they're going to want to keep fighting and fighting and fighting. However, if Waka Flocka, like they're doing here, trying to not fight, trying to find an advantage in their positioning that they can utilize, then maybe they'll be able to do something here. Swagx game actually displaces into a sap, so that should be a pick, which is really strong. But look, the entirety of Darkxd main team is now coming around in the flag room. They could even drop the flag right here if they wanted to.
Oh man, I don't like this. This is bad by Darkxd main team. Their Boomkin gets picked. They decide to go full team, and then for some reason they have their Boomkin go out ramp to cut the full team of Waka Flocka, and there's no communication, and he just gets picked. And now they're taking this team fight with the Boomkin down. Puppystone, the Hunter's trying to backside right here in this team fight. A weird position here. Look for Waka Flocka to actually get a cap here.
Here comes Nick and Gankrix, so they're opening on L canceled. They go for it. Here comes everybody coming in from Waka Flocka. They're trying to find the kill. L canceled. Just tries to disengage, but it gets charged here, so he's just taking the heat right now. Gonna go down any second now. The racials, there's no way he can live here, and it's actually returned by Nudge. Pumpixto's up top. He drops down here, actually, and the pick gets picked up by Hamform as well. He's trying to LOS. Pumpixto gonna take a lot of damage right here. This is insane. It looks like Hamform's gonna be able to stay alive. No, he's going down, and so does Pumpixto. Actually, he gets the cap here. Oh my goodness.
This is, you said it. You said this one. And I'm not impressed with either team. This is a game of ignorance. I cannot believe Waka Flocka goes from losing Horde Tunnel 2 minutes ago to Darkxd sending their entire team up tunnel.
Yeah.
No one can test mid. Pumping still gets across for free. They bring it up ramp. Their Boomkin, who they've decided at this point they're going to stay full team, is somehow on ramp. No one from their team tells them that the whole flock is coming up ramp and gets gang stomped on ramp. And then they want to take the team fight? Goodness gracious, guys. Let's use our thinking caps here. Both teams. Holy cow. Let's not play off the ignorance here.
Yeah.
You said it best, Muskie. We're playing off the ignorance. This is crazy.
It's insane overconfidence.
Great job by Waka Flocka Seagulls taking advantage of that situation. That's exactly where they want to get those team fight kills.
Yeah.
On the hunter and in line of sight, because they have to dive on that guy. They're not winning those team fights, but because they got the boomkin pick, they did. And
that's the sap control, you know? That's what you got to play around, like you said.
Right.
And they've got one more opportunity to make the play happen. Pumpixo has picked up the flag. Gankerix is in mid. They're probably going to try and open up on that Priest once again. And if they are able to find it this time, he's got Berserker as well. So if they're able to find a great opening on the Darkxd, they've also committed L-canceled up tunnel, so they're not going as 10. They're trying to hold him at GY. But you know what? Before Gankerixer could even open, the entirety of Waka Flocka has been rotted out and is now dead.
So what is Darkxd's team going to do here? Because they have tunnel control. Are they all going to go? They're all going up tunnel.
Yeah. And by doing this, let's break this down. So by doing this, by sending these guys all up tunnel, what does this mean for Waka Flocka? Now that they're able to kind of group up at GY, why is this such a mistake coming out from Darkxd main team?
They have GY control, and just them committing up tunnel, they lose their shaman and their affliction lock, and Public Show gets across for free. I actually can't believe they did it again. I actually cannot. I cannot believe they did it again. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, like.
Yeah.
Whew,
and if you're gonna do it,
goodness.
You cannot lose people. But that's one of the problems, right? When you have a warlock, he's just not as mobile. So if you've got Conk sitting on him the entire time, he's probably going to go down, especially with that sap control. And now look, if Gankerixer can find it on anybody else here, that's going to be a pick as well.
Now, what I do like here is that Darkxd realizes that they're in a bad spot. They get their FC out quickly out of GY. They get back to their comfort zone in a team fight, but understand they're down the cap, but at least let's go to our strength. Let's get fully grouped again. Let's get mid control, and then we can make our decisions as to how we want to handle this O&D split. With Pumpixo sitting on top of the GY, but he really has no support with him. It's going to be interesting how this plays out. I got to give my edge right here to Waka Flocka Seagulls, but there's 7 minutes to play.
Yeah, so Pumpixo right now, he's keeping an eye on the Hunters, he's keeping an eye on the Boomkins, making sure there's nobody coming to hit him, and if somebody does, he's going to be forced to drop down to his team to receive those heals. But it seems like they've actually found a kill onto FOTMXX. He's just got his res now, so he's going to be coming back. However, it looks like Waka Flocka is starting to get quite a bit of an edge here in mid.
Cannabis goes down, Envioso goes down. They're one healing mid right here. L canceled with 3 stacks has got to recognize that he needs to leave this. They have so many targets down. They're trying to hold off with one healer right here. And Darkxd solo healing his team against Waka Flocka. This is insanely impressive. They're not able to push into this, and this is a solo heal effort by Darkxd while his shamans who got picked off are trying to get back in here.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Great individual effort by Darkxd.
That's
healing
crazy.
his team, really carrying the heals in this situation. That could have gone really badly if Waka Flocka was able to get any more kills there. Great effort by Darkxd main team holding this mid, and look for them fully grouped here.